Yo, what's up, guys? Blue here, coming at you with another video. This one's a bit of a different video. I'm going to start maybe a little bit of series on how to improve your PGA game. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of YouTube now, guys, because the streaming with work and everything is really sporadic for me. So I'm going to be trying to do a lot more YouTube stuff, bringing you content this way. But I do try and stream every once in a while over twitch.tv/gamercallblue. So follow me there, and obviously like, subscribe here. So today's video is going to be focused mainly on the swing plane. We could talk about tempo a little bit, but I see a lot of people having trouble with their swing plane. And when they pull back and they go forward, they have either a crooked line. That one actually wasn't bad. I was trying to give you a crooked line, but I've been doing this so much. So like that, where their line, like, you know, reverse J's or J's or whatever, what have you. You get some people have like the squiggly line, Mexican wave line, I like to call it, while putting. That's a big one. So I'm going to show you guys my method for holding the controller to help improve your game. This is going to make things way easier, especially when it comes to putting. You're not going to be pushing and pulling as much. You're going to be keeping your shots way straighter. So they're basically at least going to be going in the general direction of where you're aiming. Obviously, if you go to pull back on a ball and you pull it, my tempo was decent there with the gray fast, but I'm about 40 yards left of where I actually want it to be. So that's a complete pull. So that's what the blue line indicates for your swing plane, and vice versa. You go right, you're pushing it. So I created a fast and a push, which actually creates a draw, obviously, because I'm fasting it. So it creates a draw motion, and I'm pushing it. So it just creates a really exaggerated draw. Now, you can manually do those things, but obviously there's functions here to adjust loft and attack angle to be able to do draws and stuff. You don't want to be doing it like this with a bad swing plane. The whole goal here is to improve your swing plane, make it look a lot straighter, and make shots go exactly where you're aiming. So the first thing you're going to do, it all matters in the way you're holding your left hand. So basically, your left hand really is the anchor hand. You hold it basically normal, but I put my thumb somewhere in the middle so that I don't have to worry about holding the controller with the right hand. All I have to do is really have the hand there. And then what I do with my hand is I bring my two fingers across the top, and I kind of have them rested along the top right here. So I kind of have them rested along the top. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use this part of your thumb. You don't want to use the tip of your thumb. You want to use more of the base of your thumb. So some people will hold their controller like this and try and swing like this. And as you can see, it deviates from the white line, or like that. First, I was trying to actually do it straight there. Now, it is possible to get it straight or straightish, like that there is pretty good with tempo. Like that there is not bad, it just deviates, but obviously there's way more room for wiggle and way more room for your club to deviate, push, pull if you're using the tip of your thumb. In my opinion, of course, some people are very good at it, but obviously if you're here, you're having a hard time keeping your swing plane straight. What you want to do, like I said, you don't want to use the tip of your thumb. What you want to do is you want to use the fat part of your thumb, the pad, not the front of the pad. You want to use almost where the knuckle is, and you want to put your thumb on it there. And what you're going to do is you're going to lay your thumb perpendicularly across the 3 and the 9 on your controller. So if your joystick was a clock, 12 being at the top, 6 being at the bottom, 3 on the right hand side and 9 on the left hand side, you want your thumb to come straight across 3 and 9, and then rest when you hit almost at the knuckle / pad of the thumb. And what that's going to do is that's going to lock your joystick in one location. So it's very hard to wiggle in this form. Which you know, when you're going to go straight, it's very hard to wiggle left to right. And you can see my swing plane on the right. If I go ahead and take a practice swing, is fairly straight. We'll do another one. My hand is obviously off center of where I would normally hold it. So let me take it like this. This is where I would normally hold my controller. So there's my swing plane. Obviously, you just got to adjust a little bit. Find the center of your swing plane. Then eventually your swing plane goes nice and straight, and you don't have any more issues of squiggly lines of any kind of thing. So you can see right there that my swing plane is really filling out the middle of the white line, and I'm not having any problems. And I'm doing it swing after swing after swing. All I'm doing is keeping my thumb cross in that pendulum motion and going back. So really, all you're doing is this: down and up, down and up, down and up. Same motion every single time. Not worried about my tempo here. I'm really just trying to show you guys the swing plane. So it's the same thing on all clubs. I never change my grip. Again, grip across the top, thumb 3 and 9 perpendicular, perpendicular to 12 and 6, adjacent to 3 and 9. So thumb comes straight across 3 and 9, and you rock it back and forth, and that's your shot. So again, I'll adjust the line. Point is that the line is straight, and you want it to cover the white line. So basically, you're just trying to adjust up and down a little bit to where, and every controller is different, by the way. Like the bottom center is different. So what you'll do is you'll adjust, like, you know, come across 315 and 915 type thing. Just adjust the angle a little bit till you find where the pendulum swings that fills the white line. The blue line fills the white line. Have it. That is a perfectly straight swing plane. You are going to get rid of your squiggly line problems. Same thing with the gap wedge. Again, I do not change my grip ever. I don't have multiple grips. I don't adjust them for any kind of shot. I always pull completely back on all my shots. I know there's some people that like to do the slow shot. It does work with the slow shot as well. If you're just feathering the stick. If you're just lightly pulling down and not going all the way, just lightly pulling down and going forward, it still works. It's still very possible to do that. Whatever you feel comfortable with in doing, however you achieve your perfect tempo, that's okay. You do you. But here's how you want to get your thing, and it works for putting. It works for putting as well. It's actually a lot better for putting. So if you wanted to putt, again, same grip. Hold this one nice and tight. Anchor my thumb just above the D-pad here. Put my right thumb across my stick. And it works the same way for the left stick, by the way. Put it right across the stick. Your grip is going to be slightly different. You're going to be higher up. But you would do it this way. Pendulum. Same thing. Same thing. So you're going to put your thumb across. And then when you're putting, you're going to pull down, go up. That's going to give you a, come on, practice swing. That's going to give you a, I don't like how it doesn't give you the line. So see that my line is fairly straight. I was just a little to the left there, but with a few little adjustments, you know, set your hand properly. You're able to, the point with putting. So let's see how straight that line is. Now I'm not pushing or pulling any putts, so you're more likely to be able to at least give yourself the opportunity to read. Because if you're starting to read putts and you're trying to read a putt, and you're pushing it like this every single time, it won't matter how you read a putt. Even if you're slight pushing it, it won't matter how you read that putt. If you slightly push it, just a slight push like that, you know, and I wanted to put it left side of cup, I still got it there, but maybe with a little bit more aim or a little bit more push, I wouldn't have got it because of my push. So you definitely want to make sure your swing plane is as straight as possible, going all the way down, all the way up, the white line, just like that. So that's it, guys. That's how I do my swing plane. That's how I fix my swing plane issues. If you have a different method, or you want me to cover some other method, I know some people use two thumbs on the joystick like this and putt that way. I don't know how to do that. Of course I do, because I just sank the putt because I'm the best. So yeah, so I know there's some people that do it like that. I know there's some people that use the left thumbstick. I know there's the pinch method as well, where you pinch like this and you go forward. This one's harder for me. This one I have a harder time with. Basically pinch. I was able to get a pretty good swing plane. I have a lot of hours in the game, obviously. So however you do it, however you accomplish it, let me know. But that's my method. So again, one last time. Hand anchoring, thumb anchored in the middle, so that basically I don't have to worry about holding the controller. All I want to do is place my thumb in a way where I can get it to go up and down without deviating side to side. And and I find my center, and I hit my putt, and I make sure that I have a very straight swing plane. That's it for now. We'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate you guys. Peace.